We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Rebels ready to get this thing started and open the season. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Good was. Oh shit, we got this guy in the game early.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I think this offense was looking for a reason to ignite the home crowd, coming out on first down, throwing the football, but the defense was ready. Nice job getting to the quarterback, making a big sack on the first play.
He is too fast for that.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's talk about Alabama. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run. But what do they need to avoid?
Third down, money down.
The talks about
third down, money down. Let's go.
It doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first impression makes a big deal in all these voters, Jesse.
Yeah, I think a lot of these players are hungry to prove that top 10 ranking is legit. But talking to some of their guys too, David, they actually feel like they're not ranked high enough. They actually feel disrespected.
Damn.
It's caught. They get him out of
way too much time.
Maybe save a score. He gets it to the 49-yard line.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his zone, and he knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
He's going to lose a yard on
tackle right there.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Can't be having that much time.
Making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time.
We got to get after that.
Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Russell.
Hey. Ooh. What are we doing?
To turn it over on your opening drive. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when
you're about to get this third down. That's how it works every time in this game.
Because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge
right in the chest,
all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game.
Oh, never mind. Good defense.
He gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Good work. Good work. Good work.
And it's hard
to
imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back.
We almost muffed that punt.
They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Now, who we got on this offense? Never used Ole Miss before, so this should be interesting.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. Oh, it's a lefty? Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
So he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion.
I don't like that.
That's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC would be very happy with the decision of the quarterback.
Oh, boy.
He obviously so he's outside the tackle box. He's moved to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Okay, get it first. Oh, keep going. That's a fast tight end right there. Okay, stay up.
Just shedding tackles.
All right. Oh, I like this tight end right here.
And he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Man, I've never seen a fast tight end like that. Damn, not in this game.
This guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on
White boy like that too.
Find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The give to the running back from the shot.
This running back slow as dirt though.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job on the defense. Everybody
We got a little Tua, mini Tua right here.
Football nowhere to go.
Gets it out
Good catch.
quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch.
Yo.
The defense is backed up against the wall.
One of the things
What's happening?
is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Right.
Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Caught in the backfield, it's Diggs. He's going for the goal line.
I'm finishing up this league game real quick, now I'll be on.
And that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on first down,
What do you mean, Gatorade?
and third down, as you saw right there.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Haas. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense
what?
There quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They'll go with a direct snap.
Good run. Good run.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
The best running backs are the guys that
Bro, I got my suit ready to go. It's in the house, bro.
Showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point is good.
It's honestly a nice drive. I went by myself and just blasting music and shit. It was a nice drive.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that.
Yeah, it was like a nice hour drive and an hour drive back. I was like, I'm jamming right now, bro.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15.
So yeah, Britt was like, why didn't you take nobody? I said, I don't know, it was just therapeutic.
At the 25.
I purposely waited until I'm gonna get one, I think probably tomorrow, Wednesday, and then the Wednesday before the wedding. 2 weeks.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
So you know what? Speaking of that, I might just get it cut tomorrow.
Starts a drive.
But like I said,
he's going up top.
ooh, yeah. But like I said, I've been waiting purposely. Fuck all this shit.
Well, this defense was ready for go bumps against this receiver.
Yeah, me either. I'm out here supposed to check us as a bachelor.
They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Looking to pass, it's Russell. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
I know.
Snags it on the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to
You know what? I'm about to check right now. Hold on. You know what? Let me just schedule one right now. Hold up.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
Bro, do you see what's going on with Britt's
situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39.
That's horrible, bro. And then your mother-in-law, so what the fuck, yo?
The offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Takes a
Pick.
shot.
Oh, we gotta pick that off, yo.
He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that's why these guys play defense. If that were an offensive
Bro, that's the
player,
second
receiver,
pick
that
we
would easily
dropped.
have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Off play action. Here comes the heat.
Let's go.
He was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
4th down and 10, and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He wants to change this route.
But we'll figure it out. We might just go down there early.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got it in the middle.
Let's go. Good stop. Good stop. Good stop.
He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that.
We had that locked up.
Their
Damn.
offense is coming on the field.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line...
Yeah, I purposely been waiting for my damn cut. I'm about to, you know, what I'm going to do is tonight is probably wash my hair, get it cut tomorrow. Like I said, 2 weeks before, the day before we leave, I'll go again.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. He tosses one high and deep down the left
Damn, bro. He's wide open.
Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just
wide open touchdown, bro.
This defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got it.
I didn't even see a picture. You see a picture?
Opening play of this drive.
Oh, yeah?
Comes from the 34.
Well, especially because the parents not there now.
Right to work up top. Hit hard just as
Well, at least you're going to meet your parents, shit.
Down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishment.
Now you really talk, because now like you have to, the ball's in your court, because you have your parent.
Needs to find some answers before we're going to be looking at his backup playing some serious snaps.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He rifles one deep.
I'm about to say good, because if I miss that throw, you better miss that throw.
Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
He making a sub by that QB probably. Yes.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success.
I believe it.
They had to be efficient throwing the football.
Yeah, he made a sub at that QB. He don't like that move.
Bad routes, bad throws. They're not getting it done right now through the air.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw.
Yeah, no mobility no more.
Quarterback and down he goes at the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
Oh, good tackle.
That's why they've built a lead.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. The give to the tailback.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna let that slide by you.
Opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
We'll end the quarter like that.
The Rebels pick up the 1st down.
Oh, never mind. We still got time.
Snap it time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line.
All right, good quarter.
They
Offense needs to step up, though.
And we're ready to play. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Throws to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Under fire.
Okay, I meant to slide, and this dude just Superman dove.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete,
I'm going for this one.
Can get and make this next down more easy.
That pass not close as he got thrilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it.
Good stop.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Don't lie, his ass.
Wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack.
Oh, give me a little unbalanced look. We're going Wildcat. Are we getting a little reverse?
They give it back up now to their offense.
Are we getting a little reverse action? Yes, we are. Hey, safety over here got burnt. I called a reverse too. Why my guys just commit? I didn't even commit to it. Why my safety was all crashed down? I don't understand why they did.
We see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high scoring.
You won't turn the street back down, y'all.
It looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Doing that walk up there?
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Offense got to do something here.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh my God.
A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least it
well, including Sully's mother-in-law and father-in-law, it's 42 now.
Cannot turn the football over and expect
in one day.
They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
To the air, it's Simmons.
Nope.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground covered. Pick up.
But the last one was like the cherry on top. I was like, come on. The Summer and them. I'm like, what?
From the gun, wants to pass.
I'm like, make that make sense, bro.
Gets it to the 46-yard
She's like, Jeremiah, I'm about to lose it. I'm like, what?
They've done a really good job.
I'm like, even Summer's parents just canceled. I'm like, huh?
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better.
How many times have we said RSVP by, cancel by, yada yada yada?
Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Halfway there on first.
That's inconsiderate.
Quick release on the RPO.
All right, now you ain't gonna meet your mother-in-law, yeah.
Inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys
yeah, he could do that.
You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to
this man said deal or no deal.
So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the rookie.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent.
We got to catch the ball.
At a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season.
Oh, we got a flag. What's the flag?
Make that first.
Oh yeah, 1st and 10. Come on.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that.
Let's get 7 now.
Special teams penalty. You've got
Let's get 7.
Your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. There's no real good spot on the field for a roughing the kicker penalty, but I'd say putting the offense.
Go ahead and violate. Go ahead and violate.
They stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Go ahead and violate. Yep.
One guy, but not through the rest.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle.
Good looks, bro.
I mean, the number of
Good looks on that. Good looks on that, because this kicking shit is OD.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
What's the question?
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6.
A bunch.
When they've got him looking right.
That's a stupid loaded question, bro.
Got out of trouble and throws.
That's a stupid question.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Yeah, a bunch. Why?
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived.
I might have to call a timeout here, because this play call is stupid. Yep, I'm calling
The
timeout.
offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Like, what?
This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice.
Yeah, that's just, like I said, dumb question.
For the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Floating away.
Damn, good D. Now I might miss this field goal.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking.
I knew I was going to miss that one. That's too easy.
What a disappointment.
Should have said after that pound. That angle. I don't like the angle in this game.
Still tie ball game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an
Oh, we got to get there.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Alabama quickly back to the line. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Right on the
good knockout.
To the outside, he dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the
way too
passing
many
game.
points on the
That was
board,
a really
bro.
good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've
shit.
got to make some
What's that?
adjustments here at halftime.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
Oh, I bet.
I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand. Let's
Watch
get
this
this football
scramble.
out. Let's get some positive.
Oh, angle route.
Get the 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now.
Come on.
Because we got rid of the football. Let's put the yards that were there.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd route. It's a really good route. It's a safe route. Just takes a little bit of timing over the middle of the field. But, hey, again, getting it to a playmaker in space, always winning.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the
Way too
football
much time, gentlemen.
longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson.
Good play.
Got him this time.
I love love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Yep, let's score. We just giving up points. Gave up 3. Gave up this nonsense. We just losing the game ourselves.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also
being
break
ourselves
a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Let's get to it. Yes, sir. You know it. Whole lot of game left.
To work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He lofts one down the sideline.
Like I said, whole lot of game left, buddy.
Finds a seam. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first.
All right.
There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like
stop being ourselves.
Being ready at the end of the half, playing the 2-minute situation beautifully, forcing the turnover here now, a chance to break this tie, get some points. Nice execution by this defense late in the first half.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. It's complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on first down. To the air on first down. The quick out. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. The field goal is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Fires to the big fella. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. First down and 10. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all. On that play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Buys a little time. He'll get rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they've got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Rebels are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback adapting. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And now they take the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field, you get it.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Using his legs, it's Lacey.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Snap it to the back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
I'll tell you, this guy can just take games over. He can just make things happen when it doesn't look like anything's there. That time they go RPO. They're expecting to throw the football and have to make a play, but nobody's open. This is like Sandlot football. He just tucks the ball himself, and he goes and gets it. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to get that first down. He's just playing above the X's and O's right now.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Cuevas. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Simpson. Under fire. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Just don't feel like the quarterback's in a rhythm so far. He's had accuracy issues. That last throw was underthrown, but we've seen bad decisions, trying to force the football in places it just shouldn't go, and that's why he's already thrown multiple interceptions.
Catch in the middle, it's Miller. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He caught it! And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Put it in the window for the score. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The give to the back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flank. Nice job.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Here's a heat. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after him.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. He's got an open man. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Absolutely perfect. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
I'm not always the most positive guy towards kickers. We all know that. But how about that, man? First opportunity in the game, in the 4th quarter, when your team needed it, the game now tied because of his foot.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Unloads it left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
The bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball winning.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using his feet to buy time. Makes the grab. It's Lee. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
A lot of times when you're in your own territory and it's 4th and 1, you see the offense try to draw people off sides. No, sir. They said, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stribling. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Simmons. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
And after that incompletion as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You got to tie again. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success earlier in the game.
And how about that in the 4th quarter, and you need your kicker to execute a bomb to take the lead. You trust him, and he absolutely delivers.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Well, it's the 4th quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. To the air on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive in throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Quick completion on the out route. Stop short of the marker, and they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Now I'll close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.